What's up, techies? I am going to create a Black Friday sales page for you guys. It's going to be a template that I am going to pump into your account, but I thought I would actually just record me making it just because it may help you guys out learning how to use the website features. It sounds like my computer is about to take off into space, so sorry about that noise. I have no idea what's going on. So basically, I am going to just edit one of the existing templates that are in here. So to go to your pages on your main left-hand menu, click on sites and courses, and I'm going to play around in the funnels section, and I'm just going to pick a random funnel. Let's just go for, I know, let's just play with this one. What does this look like? It's a hero page. All right, let's go with this. Is this a sales page? Actually, that's not a very good sales page for a Black Friday. Excuse me while I pick something different. Let's have a look what we got in here. That'll do. All right, let's use this one. So what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to duplicate this so that we still have this available. I'm just going to go to settings, and I'm going to actually, so it's called course paid funnel. It's called course paid funnel. Let's duplicate it. So course paid funnel, 3 little dots, and clone. Now you always want to copy. Let's call this Black Friday sales page template. So you guys can just go find that nice and easily. Let's press clone funnel. Now it will always go in the main funnels area, not in the folder that you're in. So go back to funnels and you'll find it in the big section. So there it is. So we've now got that. Let's go in and have a little play. Let's jump in. I'm going to edit this in a new tab. And let's start mucking around. So if you have done my Black Friday creating your offers challenge, one of the things we've talked about is offer stacking and making what is available in your offer quite visual. It's also really good to have like countdown timers and stuff like that in your page. So I'm going to create a very rough template. Obviously, it's going to be edited considerably depending on what it is that you're offering and your branding and everything else. But I'm going to do my best here just to give you something of a base to work from in the first place. So bear in mind that everything up here can be edited. You don't have to use, this how this is laid out. You might even want to get rid of that whole top section completely. You really don't want to waste too much thumb space when it comes to doing special offers. So I am actually going to completely delete that top section so that we go straight to the offer. Now we could even put in special Black Friday offer at the top here. So I might just do that. Let's go in and I am going to let's add some kind of box. So I'm going to duplicate this here, press duplicate, and see it doubles up. And then I can move it up. I can move it up again and put it up here. So I'm going to put something like best Black Friday offer. So some kind of heading that shows that it's Black Friday. Might change that background, and let's make this a nice bright yellow. So let's choose a color. Let's make this really stand out. All right. Yes, let's add a color. Let's bold that text. Ooh. Bold. And let's make the text black. So go on over to bold text color. Let's make it black. There we go. Best Black Friday offer. Then the title of your offer. And then subtitle of your offer. Stating the result they will get. Then I'd recommend you have a video here. Now, if you don't have a video, replace that out with an image of the offer, particularly if it's like a collection of mock-ups. So if your free thing includes a course, have like a laptop picture. If it has documents, add the little documents and downloads. If it's got ebooks, make like what's called a cumulative or a collective image of all of the different things that are included in your offer. If you are brave enough to do a video, then definitely jump in and do a video where you're going to explain all of the special offers. Now, I'm not going to touch the checkout for the moment. The promise of the transformation that they're going to get And then what you might also add in is something to do with the pain they might be experiencing. So I'm actually going to duplicate this again. And we can also hover over that little thing there and drag it down. So let's pop this. I need to create a new row for it. So let's go in over here and add a new column. And I'm going to drag this bad boy into this column. There we go. So this here, we're going to say, touch on the pain they are currently experiencing. So for instance, if I was selling like a weight loss product, this is where I would say something like, so I'm just trying to think of an example now. I know that feeling. You know that feeling whenever you try and put on that lovely dress in your wardrobe and it still doesn't fit, where you feel uncomfortable and try and cover up your tummy when you're out and about. You're going to touch on the things that we know our people are worried about or what's causing them problems in their life at the moment. So touch on the pain that they're experiencing. And then we're just going to add in some text. I'm just going to press add and type in some paragraph text here. And in this section here, let's make it white. We're going to highlight it. We're going to go to text color, make it white. We can also make that font size bigger if we want to. So we can click on this one above and make that font size bigger as well. And this bit here, we were going to be talking about like how you know how it feels. So you really want to touch on the pain here. You know how it feels too. And, share a little bit about what are they feeling. And actually reiterate it. I know you're feeling this. I know you're feeling like that. I know you're thinking this is going to happen. So that they feel like you get them, right? You understand and they know. Then you're going to add in here is the solution. So I am going to add in a new section above, or should I add in a bit of text? Let's have a little look, see. Let's go, new section. Let's do full width. And we're going to add in a row. We want one column. And then we're going to add in a big headline. And this is going to be... you're going to reiterate the pain and show the solution. Have that problem no more. This XYZ bundle or offer, whatever it is, will fast track you to result. Let's put a subheading here. I'm going to put a subheadline saying hurry. This is a one-off special deal valid through Black Friday. Now you can see the spacing's really close. So when you click on here, you can go over to your margins. Let's move my head out of the way. You can see the margins here, change that. So you can move it so it's got a bit more spacing. Now here we could even add a countdown timer. So we've got a minute timer. Let's put in a countdown timer. Ooh, yeah. So here to edit this, you're going to click on this area and over on the left-hand side here, you can choose the colors of that countdown timer. You can choose the spacing and you can choose the font that you want and the end date. So let's pretend you're only doing this until the end of Black Friday, maybe Cyber Monday. It's going to then perhaps end on Tuesday, the 29th of November. You can choose the actual time that happens and what time zone you're in as well. So what do we have then? You don't want to put any links in at the moment. You're just going to leave it exactly as it is. You can also, by the way, change the background if you want to. I'm going to leave that as it is. Let's just put a little bit of a spacing there. Okay, so you could even move that up to the top. All right. So let's put in what they're going to get and what they're going to learn. Let's pop in over here another headline. In this Epic bundle. Now we could even, for instance, if you like to change the backgrounds to make it stand out, we could go back with our bright yellow again to keep it consistent. And look, play around with these. Padding basically adds more beef to either the tops and the bottoms. So for instance, if I do padding on the top, if I wanted to make this sort of stand out much more, ta-da, you see there how that does that. And then this is where you're basically going to start adding in all of the different features that they're going to get. So if I go to rows, I'm going to go to add a row. I'm going to add 2-column row here. That is how we get more and more add-ons down the bottom. So again, rows, add a row, 2-column row here. So this is going to allow you now to keep adding more and more and more of the visuals and the explanations of what people are going to get. So I'm just going to press duplicate, because then I can stick that in the right box, and that will keep everything nice and tidy and mobile responsive. So I'm just going to pop all these in for you. Obviously, you're not going to need to do this because I'm doing it for you, but it's always good to know how these things work, isn't it, just? So let's pop this down. I don't know why that's a different size over there. Got 2 different sizes going on. Doesn't look very good, does it? Let's duplicate this one instead and put that one over there. There we go. Now they're all the same size. That looks a bit better. Duplicate and then drag and drop. Duplicate and drag and drop. Now, of course, if you don't have 6 outcomes, 6 benefits, 6 things, this is here is where you're going to list down, secret number 1, secret number 2, thing you're going to get number 1, thing you're going to get number 2. Also, if it's got, particular downloads, ebooks, guides, templates, you're going to list all of those. So if you need to add more, guys, just press duplicate, 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 and it will keep adding more. Then we want to, again, add in all of our promised results here. We also want to start adding in now our offer stack. So this is where we want to say, this thing is normally this much, but you're going to get it for this. So I'm going to add in a new section for our offer stacking. So I'm going to add in, I think I might do a medium. Let's do a medium one. Okay, now I'm going to change the background of this to white so that it stands out. See how I've made like a box here? Now I'm going to add in, so like Russell Brunson has, right, on his pages, he has these boxes where he goes, here is everything you're going to get. Get these free bonuses, or these bonuses are included. So we kind of got these little boxes basically, and that's what I'm just going to create for you now, is something similar-ish over here. So here's a box. Let's add in a headline, and we're going to add in 1 row, 1 column, and it's going to be a headline. I'm just going to say XYZ product bonus number 1. Oh, my pound sign has moved locations. That's interesting. XYZ product. Now we could even make that like stand out. If we want our, keep the theme going, we could make that our yellow again so that it really stands out. We can add another section in here. Let's add in a little description. Blah, blah. So this is where you're going to talk about what your product includes. Let's make this font a bit bigger. Ooh, maybe not too much bigger. So I'm just going to give you this spacing here. Describe the bonus they get here and why it will help them. Okay, add a photo. Let's add in an image. Ta-da. Okay, so that's where your picture of your product is going to go. And then we want to add in, this is normally X amount. So I'm just going to put a little bit of margin in the tops here so we don't have all this clunky space, and I'll also put a margin at the bottom there so our picture has a bit of room. So Russell has his value above the photo, and it says get this for free when you get this offer. So let's go back over here. I'm going to add in a subheadline. Value. Bold, and let's make that red. And again, let's just give it a bit of spacing, margin. You might even put that in brackets. All right, and we're going to then say add in another subheadline. Get this amazing thing for free when you buy this Black Friday offer. So you're going to change that to the appropriate wording. And you might like to bold it. Let's just see, does that look not good? I might just make that a bit smaller. So over here, and oopsie. So it's bold, but it's not taking over the rest of the product. Cool, so let's now duplicate this whole section. So when you go to green, it duplicates the entire section for us. So I'm going to press duplicate, and we are going to add in some spacing here. So let's add in a full width, bit of space, and I'm just going to make that smaller. In fact, what we could do is just add in a separator. One column, add an element, and let's find a separator, shall we? There we go, divider. So it just kind of breaks it up. That's better. Okay, cool. So now obviously you're just going to change this to bonus number 2. And then I'm going to just duplicate this whole situation over here because you want to be adding in as many of these bonuses as you possibly can. So I'm just going to pause the video and add in and duplicate all of these by just going to the green section, going to duplicate, and then going to add a full width section, add a row, single row, add an element, and the element is a divider. See how easy that is? And now you've got your bonus number 3. Yay. So you've got bonus 1, bonus 2, bonus 3, bonus 4, bonus 5. Now, of course, you can just literally keep adding that in by going to the green section and duplicating. So then we've now created another section. Pop an image here. So you see on Traffic Secrets, he's created an image that would have just been, you can just make these in Canva. You can do something like that and run. You'll pop that image in there. And then you've got all your offer stack, basically, of all of your different values there. And then the final kind of call to action there. So let's go back to the top and just check out the checkout. So when you click on the checkout here, you can choose what you want your colors to be, the button colors to be there. And you can also choose what information you want to gather, basically. So under advanced, you can actually choose whether you want any of this stuff hidden or shown by clicking on each section on or off, basically. Do you want to enable an order bump? Yes or no? I'm going to take an order bump off of this one for now. Sticky contact, do turn that on. Basically, that means if somebody goes on to buy something else from you, their information will actually stay, like their name and their email address will stay stuck in the form, so they don't have to keep typing it in again, which is pretty cool. So other than that, I won't go into sort of putting in your product. You do need to go and watch the training in the TekMatix course for adding a product, adding your stripe, and adding your offer behind the scenes. This is just for the sales page demo here. But now this will be inside your TekMatix accounts. It will be listed inside your funnels area. So do make sure you go on into your funnels section, and you'll find the Black Friday offer. And of course, you can go in and change all of these colors, format it however you want, and boom, you have yourself a completely free landing page, sales page for your Black Friday offers. You're welcome.